I have spent, well, over 15 years. So working in the recruitment industry across the UK and Australia, across executive search and agency and internal recruitment. So I've kind of seen a lot of it. And I've obviously therefore probably read hundreds of CVs, if not thousands. So I know what works in terms of a CV that's going to have an impact. Probably my main one would probably have to be really long CVs that go on for like 6-7 pages. But the reality is, yeah, if I'm looking at your CV along with others for a job, I'm only going to have, 30 seconds. Tip number one, I would say ensure your CV has a modern look. So I've just mentioned 2 pages. Consistent font throughout. And a modern font, pick Arial or Libra is my personal favorite, but yeah, pick something that looks modern and fresh. Yeah, the outdated CVs tend to have things like curriculum vitae as a title or, references at the end. You don't need to include references now, or even include that sentence that says references will be provided upon request. Don't worry about that. And just make sure as well that if you're using your CV to apply for jobs online, that you're bearing in mind the applicant tracking system, what we call the ATS, which cannot read tables, graphs, charts, photos, headers and footers in your CV. So keep the formatting really simple. Second tip would be make sure it's fit for purpose. So what I mean by that is you're tailoring your CV for the job, or the company that you're applying to every single time. And put yourself in the shoe of the hiring manager. So is it really clear what your role was responsible for, where it's at within the organization? So really kind of try and have that empathy around, is it obvious, is it clear? Make it their life as painless as possible to make the decision that yes, you warrant an interview. My third tip would be, remember that your CV at the end of the day is a sales document. It is meant to showcase the very best of you. So it's not a place to be humble. So make sure it's achievement oriented throughout. You're talking about what your skills are. If you don't know what they are, find out. Make sure it's talking about your strengths. Again, if you don't know, find out. And it's really, showing an employer why they should hire you over other applicants. This is a final point. The CV, I think, only counts probably for about 10% of an overall recruitment process. So it's not the be all and end all. Not meant to get you the job, it's just meant to get you a phone call and interview. What you need to be doing as well is doing your networking, making sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date, using LinkedIn as a tool. So it's just one part of a much wider process.